Here are the spine-chilling intimate practices found only in Puerto Rico. The island, with its vibrant culture and beautiful landscapes, hides eerie traditions passed down through generations. These customs, both fascinating and terrifying, reveal a side of Puerto Rico that few outsiders ever get to see. Let's uncover them. Chapter 1. The intriguing island of Puerto Rico. Puerto Rico, a vibrant gem in the Caribbean, is renowned for its rich culture, stunning beaches, and dynamic history. With a population of over 3 million, this island blends Spanish, African, and Taino influences into a unique cultural tapestry. Puerto Ricans, or Boricuas, as they proudly call themselves, have customs and traditions that can surprise, delight, and sometimes shock the uninitiated. From the colorful celebrations of San Sebastian Street Festival to the haunting melodies of traditional bomba music, every corner of Puerto Rican life is steeped in history and passion. Yet beneath the surface of everyday life, there are practices intimate and obscure that whisper tales of the past and mirror the island's complex history. These practices, often passed down through generations, can appear downright eerie to outsiders. Today we delve into the lesser-known, spine-chilling traditions that are found only in Puerto Rico. Brace yourself for a journey into the shadows of Boricua culture. Chapter 2. The mysterious dance of the Cabezudos. The annual Fiesta de los Cabezudos is a spectacle to behold. While the parade of giant-headed figures might seem whimsical and entertaining, its roots are far more sinister. These oversized cartoonish heads, or cabezudos, represent historical and mythical figures, some of which are believed to ward off evil spirits. But the dance they perform is more than just a cultural display, it's a ritualistic performance meant to cleanse the community of negative energy. During the dance, performers wearing the cabezudos take on the personas of the characters they depict, moving rhythmically to the beat of traditional music. It's said that the act of wearing the cabezudos allows the spirits of these figures to manifest, temporarily possessing the dancers. Spectators believe that through this possession, the cabezudos can identify and expel malevolent spirits lurking within the crowd. This belief stems from the island's deep connection to spirituality and the supernatural, a connection that has shaped many of its traditions. Chapter 3. The enigmatic ritual of Santeria. Santeria, a syncretic religion blending African Yoruba beliefs with Catholicism, is practiced by some Puerto Ricans. This belief system is rich with rituals that can be both beautiful and frightening. One such practice involves the summoning of spirits for guidance and protection. During these ceremonies, practitioners known as santeros invoke the orishas, deities that serve as intermediaries between humans and the supreme god, Olodumare. The ritual often begins with drumming and chanting, creating an atmosphere charged with spiritual energy. Participants might offer sacrifices, such as fruits, vegetables, or even animals, to appease the orishas. The high point of these ceremonies can be the possession of a santero by an orisha. The santero, under possession, provides counsel, heals the sick, or performs divinations. Witnessing a possession can be a deeply unsettling experience, as the santero's voice and demeanor change, embodying the deity's presence. Chapter 4. The haunting rhythms of La Resbalosa. La Resbalosa is a traditional Puerto Rican dance that dates back to the days of Spanish colonial rule. Its name translates to the slippery one, and it is said to be a dance with a darker side. Legend has it that La Resbalosa was once used as a form of spiritual cleansing. The dance involves rapid, slippery movements, mimicking the act of slithering through the underbrush. In rural areas, it is believed that the dance was performed to ward off evil spirits from the community. Participants would gather in a circle and dance vigorously, their feet moving swiftly to the frenetic rhythm of drums. The intensity of the dance was thought to create a protective barrier, a shield against malevolent entities. The belief in the protective power of La Resbalosa persists in some parts of Puerto Rico, where it is still performed during certain festivals and spiritual gatherings. Chapter 5. The forbidden love of the Bequeen. The Bequeen is a funeral rite for deceased children, particularly those who died before receiving the sacrament of baptism. This ritual, both sorrowful and celebratory, is steeped in symbolism and is designed to ensure the child's spirit finds peace. Traditionally, the Bequeen includes music, dancing, and feasting, creating a paradoxical atmosphere of mourning and festivity. One of the most unsettling aspects of the Bequine is the portrayal of a mock wedding. This wedding between the deceased child and an angelic figure is meant to symbolize the child's union with the divine. The body of the child is often adorned in white, resembling a bride or groom, and the ceremony is conducted with a sense of reverence and joy. This practice highlights the cultural belief in the continuation of life after death and the hope for the child's eternal happiness. Chapter 6. The Silent Shadows of Los Espiritistas. Espiritismo, or Spiritism, is another religious practice in Puerto Rico that involves communication with spirits. Espiritistas, or spiritists, serve as mediums, channeling messages from the dead. These sessions, known as veladas, are often held in darkened rooms, with participants sitting in a circle around a central altar. The atmosphere is thick with incense smoke, and the silence is broken only by the occasional whispers of prayer. During a velada, the espiritista enters a trance-like state, calling upon the spirits to communicate through them. It is believed that the spirits can provide guidance, heal ailments, and deliver messages from the afterlife. The experience of witnessing a velada can be chilling, especially when the medium begins to speak in voices that are not their own, delivering messages from beyond the grave. This practice underscores the deep-rooted belief in the spiritual world and the ongoing connection between the living and the dead. Chapter 7. The Enchantment of Los Encantados. Los Encantados, or the Enchanted Ones, are supernatural beings believed to inhabit the remote forests and mountains of Puerto Rico. These beings, often described as beautiful, ethereal creatures, are said to lure unsuspecting humans into their realm, never to be seen again. The legend of Los Encantados is a cautionary tale, warning people to be wary of the unknown. Stories of encounters with Los Encantados are common in rural areas, where people claim to have seen mysterious lights or heard enchanting music emanating from the forest at night. Those who follow the lights or music often disappear, without a trace. These tales serve as a reminder of the island's mystical heritage and the belief in otherworldly forces that exist beyond the realm of human understanding. Chapter 8. The Cursed Crypt of San Juan. San Juan, Puerto Rico's capital, is a city rich in history and legend. One of its most eerie tales centers around a cursed crypt located in the old cemetery of Santa Maria Magdalena de Pazis. According to local lore, the crypt belongs to a wealthy family who met a tragic end. It is said that anyone who disturbs the crypt will be cursed with misfortune and death. Visitors to the cemetery often speak of an oppressive atmosphere around the crypt, describing a sense of dread and unease. Some have reported seeing shadowy figures and hearing disembodied whispers near the tomb. The story of the cursed crypt adds to the mystique of San Juan, drawing thrill-seekers and paranormal enthusiasts eager to experience its haunted history firsthand. Chapter 9. The Nightmarish Feast of La Noche de San Juan. La Noche de San Juan, or St. John's Night, is celebrated on June 23rd with beach parties, bonfires, and midnight swims. While it's primarily a joyous occasion, there are elements of the celebration that carry a darker undertone. Traditionally, it is believed that on this night, the veil between the living and the dead is thinnest, allowing spirits to cross over into the world of the living. Participants often jump over bonfires and plunge into the ocean at midnight to cleanse themselves of bad luck and ward off evil spirits. However, it's also believed that failing to observe the proper rituals can invite misfortune. Tales of ghostly apparitions and strange occurrences are commonly reported during La Noche de San Juan, reinforcing the belief in the supernatural and the importance of honoring the spirits. Chapter 10. The Enigmatic Eyes of the Chupacabra. The chupacabra, a creature of modern folklore, has become an integral part of Puerto Rican mythology. Described as a blood-sucking beast that preys on livestock, the chupacabra has instilled fear in rural communities across the island. Sightings of the creature often describe it as having glowing red eyes, sharp fangs, and a spine-chilling hiss. While the existence of the chupacabra remains unproven, the stories surrounding it have taken on a life of their own. Farmers claim to have found their animals drained of blood, with puncture wounds on their necks. The chupacabra has become a symbol of the unknown and the unexplained, a reminder that even in the modern world, there are mysteries that defy logic and reason. Puerto Rico is a land of contrasts, where the beauty of its beaches and the warmth of its people coexist with the shadows of its mysterious and sometimes frightening traditions. These practices, rooted in history and belief, offer a glimpse into the island's soul. They remind us that every culture has its secrets, and it's through understanding these secrets that we truly appreciate the richness of human experience. Thank you for joining us on this journey through Puerto Rico's enigmatic customs.